If you're looking for a low intensity, beginner friendly workout that will help to restore joint mobility, increase the strength of your muscles, while also restoring a sense of balance in the body to help prevent any falls or accidents, then you're in the right place. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jessie McMaster, and I am a holistic fitness trainer, yoga and Pilates instructor, and massage therapist, here to share tools that allow you to show up for life feeling strong and confident in your body. And I'm a firm believer that strength training should not be reserved for athletes and young people. Strength training is a very important component for keeping our bodies healthy, helping to maintain bone density and muscle mass as the body ages. The following workout was recorded from one of my live Zoom classes that I teach every week. The students in my 12-week chair strength training programs love these workouts. They notice a huge difference in how they feel in their bodies. They feel way more balanced on their feet and way more confident in their bodies when they're doing tasks around the house or gardening. I hope that you find this workout helpful. And if you know anybody else that could benefit from some chair strength training, please make sure you share the link with them. If you find this video helpful, please help me by hitting that like button and maybe subscribing to my channel for more holistic health and fitness tips. For this workout, you're going to need a chair, a light set of weights. If you don't have weights, you can use water bottles or soup cans, and a yoga block or a small pillow. Take a moment to prepare your workout space, and let's get ready to move. So taking a moment to prepare your space, make sure you have what you need. Grabbing a water is also really nice. Making sure you have a water in case you get thirsty. Staying hydrated is very important. And then finding your way into your chair and scooting forward so you're on the edge of your chair and your feet are flat on the floor. Take a look around at your space and just make sure, okay, you've arranged what you needed to arrange, you've removed distractions, and your space is just, it's set up for you, ready to go. And then we'll take our hands to our shoulders, elbows to the front. You're going to draw a big circle up, back, down, and around. And then let's move it with the breath. So inhale as we go forward and up, and then exhale as we go back and down. Just finding your range of motion, opening up through the shoulders and the chest, and reverse and go the other way. Elbows go back and up, and then forward and down. And do that again. Back and up, really pull those elbows wide. And we'll do this one more time. Big breath. And then take your arms up over your head, reach as high as it's comfortable for you. Give yourself a big cactus elbow, wide elbows. Imagine you're pressing your elbows down on countertops as you lift up through your heart, lift up through the crown of your head, spread your fingers wide. Your thumbs are pointing back. And then you're going to turn your head to the right and turn your head to the left. And we'll do that one more time each side. So turning the head to the right, leading with the right cheekbone. And then turning the head to the left, leading with the left cheekbone. And then bringing your head back to center. Take a hand to your heart and a hand to your abdomen. Inhale as you sit up really tall, lift your heart up to the sky, creating a little baby back bend. And then exhale as you flex the spine and round into your back. So we call this spinal breathing. We're going to repeat it a couple times. Inhale to rock up towards your sitting bones. Lift your heart up to the sky. Exhale. We tuck the pelvis under. We rock back towards our tailbone a little bit and round the back. Drop the head. And do it again. Notice how your hands separate as you lift your heart. And then exhale. Notice how your hands come a little closer together as you round into your back. And again. Just taking a moment as we begin our workout today to connect with the breath. Taking a moment to step away from the busyness of life and just listen to our bodies right here, right now. One more. Arching the back, lifting the heart, big inhale. Feeling the whole spine participating with you. Exhale and round. And then sit up nice and tall. We're going to grab onto the sides of the chair. We're going to walk our hips out. So you're going to lean to the right and pick up your left hip. And then you're going to lean to the left and pick up your right hip. Now you can always open up your feet a little wider. Sometimes a wider base will feel a little more stable, a little more sturdy. And we're going to practice walking the hips out. Now your hands can hold onto your chair. If you have armrests, you can hold onto the armrests. If you feel like, okay, you can add a little bit more, I want you to reach your arms out in front of you. And you're going to pick up one hip and then pick up the other. Now, this is a really good exercise for one, opening up the tight muscles of the lower back, and two, helps us strengthen our core. So once you take a big inhale, you come to center. Exhale, you pick up a hip. Yep, and the arms can do, they can move however feels comfortable. Inhale, center. Exhale, you pick up a hip. Inhale, center. Exhale, pick up a hip. Nice inhale through your nose the best you can. Exhale through an imaginary straw. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through an imaginary straw. Make a little sound with that exhale. We're going to do one more each side. Walking the hips out. Picking up the left hip. Putting it down. And then picking up the right hip. And bring it down. Awesome. Make sure you're not going to hit anything. Let's go arms out and in. Alternate which arm goes on top. And take a big breath. All right, now grab your yoga block or your pillow, whatever you're using today. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. We're going to go yoga block or pillow in between the thighs. Please make sure you're on the edge of your chair. Feet are flat on the floor. You might need to walk your feet in a little bit so that your knees and your toes are pointing in the same direction. And then your heels are going to lift and lower. So going into a round of seated calf raises. Make sure you're utilizing the ball of your big toes, even if you have shoes on, which is totally fine. You can do this workout with or without shoes, but we want to bring awareness to the pressure of different parts of our feet on the floor. And right now we're focusing on the ball of the big toes because we got a lot of muscles, a lot of connective tissue that attaches into this part of the foot. It's a very strong part of the foot. Heels up, heels down. Now, if you want to make this more challenging, your hands are on your thighs. You're going to lean forward and you're pressing your hands down into your thighs, adding a little bit more resistance, and you'll feel it. Use the ball of your big toe to lift, ball of your big toe to lower. Shoulders are back, please. Take a breath. Heels up, heels down. We got 5 more. 5. Go as high as you can, and then lower them all the way down. Hug your inner thighs together. Keep your chest open. We got 2 more. Heels up, heels lower. Hug those inner thighs. Now this last one, let's hold it. Heels up, and we're going to do little bounces, pulsing those heels up and up and up for 4, 3, 2, 1, and the heels come down. Ooh. Set your yoga block or your pillow off to the side. Scoop underneath your right leg, lift your right foot off the floor, and draw big circles with your right ankle. And keep your eyes on your right ankle. So you're getting your brain, where we focus our eyes is important. And it helps our brain communicate with that part of the body when we're looking at that part of the body. Reverse and go the opposite way. Biggest circle you can draw with your ankle. And please take note of your posture. Can you sit up a little taller? Lift your heart. Yeah, think about using your core muscles to help you hold this leg up. And then we'll release that right foot down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you can grab your pants. You can grab underneath that left thigh, whatever you need to do. Once you get that left foot off the ground, you're drawing big circles. Eyes on your foot. Wiggle the toes. And reverse your circles. Go the opposite way. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. One more big circle. Sit up tall, lift your heart, and then lower that leg down. Whew. Okay, please grab your yoga block or your pillow again. Put it in between your thighs. Hugging the thighs together. Organize yourself in your chair. Sit up nice and tall. Right arm down by your side. You have the option to grab the chair if you need to. Back of the left hand to the forehead. We're going to side bend to the right. Exhale, center, and then we'll switch sides, switching arms. Side bend to the left. Exhale, center. Nice, and switch. As you do this side bend, make sure both of your hips stay planted in your chair. And side bend. Hug your thighs together. Keep your chest lifted and your shoulders down. Just warming up the spine a little bit more and also activating the sides of the core, the obliques. Inhale, side, exhale, center. Inhale, side, exhale, center. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Give those legs a job. Strong, supportive legs always. Shoulders down, inhale, side. Take it as slow as you need to. Exhale, center. Let's do one more each side. Moving with your breath. Last one. Make sure you balance out your sides. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to take the arms up, reaching up high. Maybe walk your hips out a little bit, just almost like you're yawning through your fingers, supporting that length. And then right arm's going to go behind you. You can drape it on the backrest or grab the seat of the chair. Left hand grabs the outside of your thigh. Now hug your thighs together, press your hips into the chair, and sit up as tall as you can. Can you smile your collarbones? Really open your heart and lift up through the crown of your head. As we twist, we want to always encourage length through the spine. So sitting up tall, look over that right shoulder, stretch your eyeballs out. See how far can you look behind you. And then we'll release and bring it back to center. Take your arms up. We're going to do the other side. So twisting to the left, left arm drops behind you. Right hand drops to grab the outside of that left thigh. And then take a moment to press your hips into the chair. Sit up nice and tall. Shoulders down. And then we connect the breath. Inhale, sit up tall. Lift up through your crown. You're royalty right now. Wear your crown proud. Exhale, see if you can look over your left shoulder. Maintain that length through the spine. Hug your thighs together. One more breath. And then bring it back to center. We're going to take genie arms. So we're going to fold one forearm on top of the other. And we want to try to keep our arms centered with our sternum, with our center of our chest. So inhale, center. We're going to do 3 pulses as we twist to the right for 3 and 2. Pull your belly button in. 1. Bring it back to center. Let's do the other side. Exhale, twist. 3. Shoulders down. Get taller as you twist. Last 1. And bring it back to center. Switch your forearms, other forearm on top. Let's do it again. Inhale here, exhale, we twist. 3, getting taller. 2, pull your belly in. 1, bring it back to center. Exhale, twisting to the left for 3 and 2. Shoulders down. 1, bring it back to center. All right, release your arms. Remove your yoga block or pillow. Take your feet really, really wide. You're going to take your hands to your thighs, and you're going to lean forward and push your hands into your thighs. So we're stretching. You feel a nice stretch through the inner thighs here, and you just find what feels comfortable for you. Your arms may be bent. They might be straight. Just feel that inner thigh stretch. Take a breath. Push those knees wide. Your feet, you can always adjust your feet. So maybe they need to adjust a little bit. Take another big breath. And then we'll come on up and walk it in. Okay, we are going to take ourselves to standing now. So finding your way carefully to standing behind your chair. Taking your feet to a comfortable width. Hands can be on your chair or your hands can be on your hips. We're going to do our hula hoop hips. So we're going to circle the hips forward, to the side, back, and to the other side. And you just find a range of motion that feels good for you. Can you wiggle your toes a little bit, waking up your feet? We want to feel the pressure of our feet on the floor, pushing and pulling right foot and left foot. And as you circle your hips back, See if you can flare your sit bones. Yeah, so we're really flaring the sit bones, which is going to lengthen the hamstrings. Now let's reverse and go the other way. And this should feel pretty good. I want you to find, you don't need to overdo it. Sometimes, we think we need to really push, and forcing things in the body never works out well. What works better is if you come from a place of kindness, awareness, remembering this is important self-care time. Take a big breath and a long exhale. All right, circle yourself back to center. We're going to go into marching. So you can stand behind your chair. I'm going to stand sideways so you can see me. Walk your feet in a little bit. Take a moment, feel the balls of your feet, feel your heels on the floor, wiggle your toes. And then looking forward, you're going to lift your right knee, flexing the right toes up to the sky. Nice, strong right leg. And then lower, press the right foot into the floor. And then you switch, left leg lifts. Now, we're not walking, we're marching. So we really want to lift the knee as high as we comfortably can without bending the spine. So keeping the chest lifted, still standing tall. We just lift that knee. We use the muscles to pull the knee as high as we can, and then we lower it down. And you're going to continue just like that, alternating one leg and then the other. If you want an added challenge, you're trying not to use your chair so much. That might look like lighter fingertips on the chair. That might look like releasing an arm, maybe both arms. And if you're still feeling like you want more of a challenge, you're trying to move around a little bit, taking a few steps in one direction, maybe walking in a square or a circle, walking around your couch, whatever you're working with in your space here. Can you look forward instead of down? Try to focus your eyes out in front of you on something that doesn't move. And notice how you're breathing. Can you inhale through your nose? Exhale through an imaginary straw. Pull your core muscles in. Get that knee as high as you can. It's like you're stepping over a tall fence, and you really got to get that foot up and over. Going to whatever range of motion your hips allow. We're not trying to force it. We're just exploring. Big breath. Now, if you're walking around, I want you to find your way back to your chair. Take your time. Active feet, active hands. Be aware of your whole body as it moves through space. And we'll come back to our chair, bringing your feet together. Make sure you got at least one hand on your chair facing any direction you want. Shift your weight into your left leg, bend your left knee, and bring that right knee up again. So we're balancing on our left leg. The right knee is lifted. Now look forward, draw your core in. Flex your right toes up to the sky. And then you're going to kick through your right heel. So you're going to straighten your right knee, kick through your right heel, and then bend your right knee. Let's do that 2 more times. Kick through that right heel, bend that right knee. 1 more time. Kick and bend, and then release that right leg down. Shake it out. Maybe got to wiggle those hips a little bit. And then other side. So we're going to shift the weight into the right leg, bend the right knee. When you're ready, left knee comes up. You're going to your height. Make sure your left toes are flexing up to the sky too. Lift your chest, look forward, and then you extend your left knee, kicking through your heel and bend. And kick through the heel and bend. We're just doing 1 more of these. Kick through the heel and bend. Lower that left leg down. All right. 1 more exercise here, and then we sit down again, going into standing calf raises. Now, if you want to add a little bit more resistance, a little bit more of a challenge, grab your yoga block or pillow, and you can hold it in between your thighs. And if you're using a yoga block, it could be any width, whatever feels good. So find something that works for you. We want the feet parallel to each other. Your chair's in front of you, so you got your fingertips on the backrest here. And then you're going to go up onto the balls of the feet and slowly lower. I'm doing it again. Up onto the balls of the feet. Ball of the big toe, that's the focus. And slowly lower. You can come up quick, but I want you to control it on the way down. Really control it nice and slow on the way down. Your knees can be bent, and we want to try to look forward, not down. If you don't need your chair so much, one arm can release off your chair, maybe both arms if you want to make it more challenging. And we've got 6. Use the ball of your big toes. 5, 4, 3. Pull your belly button in, strong core. We've got 2. Now we're going to add pulses for this last one. So lift your heels and little pulses. So we lower the heels halfway down and bounce them up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then the heels come down. Woo. All right. Remove your block or your pillow. We're going to find our way back to our seated position. Grab a sip of water if you need it. This is a great time to grab a sip of water. And then you're going to grab either your light weights, or if you're using one of these long resistance bands, you can grab this. All right, we want strong legs, but we also need strong arms too. So scoot forward, hips on the edge of the chair, feet nice and flat on the floor. You're going to grab your light weights with your palms facing in, or your resistance band. Now, if you're using a resistance band, give yourself lots of slack in the middle. Shoulders down, and then exhale, pull it apart. And slowly release. This helps to strengthen the back muscles, the posture muscles. Keep a little bend in your elbows. Inhale to the front, exhale wide. Relax your jaw, soften your face. And we want to try to get this movement from the shoulder blades, from the scapula. So it's not just my arms opening, right? It's my shoulder blades. I want to feel this part, like I'm trying to hold a pencil between my shoulder blades, and then my arms follow the movement. Beautiful. Let's do 4 more. We got 4, 3, 2. Your arms can always lower a little bit if they need to. Let's hold this last one. Open and hold, shoulders down. Turn your head to one side. Turn your head the other way. Bring your head to center. Release the arms and release it down. Whew. Shake it out a little bit. Get a little wiggle in there. Reset button. All right, now we're going to go into an exercise called offering. If you're using a band, we're going to use this for one more exercise. If you're using weights, you'll be fine with your weights. Your band goes behind your back, behind the back of your ribs. You're going to hold with your palms face up. This might be just your weights, or maybe you have the band like I do. Shoulders down, check your posture. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're going to reach your arms forward. Inhale, open the arms wide. Exhale to close the arms. Inhale, elbows slide back. Let's do that again. So exhale, we reach forward, shoulders are down. Inhale, open wide, relax the neck, the jaw. Exhale, close. Inhale, elbows slide back. Let's do that again. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, elbows slide back. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, elbows slide back. We got 3 more. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Relax your jaw. Exhale, close. Inhale, elbows slide back. Exhale, forward. So this helps to strengthen the chest muscles, the shoulder muscles. 1 more. Here we go. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And then elbows slide back. Whew. All right, go ahead and release that. If you're using a band, we're going to put that band down. Let's grab our yoga block or our pillows. So grab that. You're going to put that in between the thighs, and we're going to do our ab exercise. So if you want To make it more challenging, you could hold a weight at your chest. Now, depending on what kind of chair you're working with here, you could go sideways in your chair. I'm going to be facing this way. So we got a yoga blocker pillow in between the thighs. We're on the very, very edge of the chair. Option 1, no weight. Arms can either grab the sides of the chair or reach out in front of you. Or if you want to make it more challenging, weight is at your chest. Okay, hug your thighs together. Big inhale here. Exhale to draw the core in and lean back. Don't touch your backrest. Use your core muscles. Inhale, sit up. Hug your thighs together. Exhale, lean back. And do that again. Inhale, sit up. So we want to feel our belly button snapping in towards the spine, core drawing in, and then we lean back. So we're always moving from a strong center. And your breath is your best tool to connect to your core strength. Big inhale, exhale, pull the belly button in. Maybe make a sound with it. Sound effects really help here. It could be an HA sort of sound. Sometimes that helps. Nice. 2 more, and then we're going to hold it. Inhale to sit up. Exhale to lean back. You don't have to go far, just enough to feel the core. 1 more time. Exhale to lean back. Now we're holding this. We want to keep the front of the tummy drawing in. So imagine there's a porcupine in your lap, and you got to draw your belly away from that porcupine. Lift your pelvic floor muscles. That's part of the deep core. Shoulders down. Maybe you straighten your legs out. Maybe you come up to your tippy toes, right? That will add a little bit more too. Shoulders down. If you still want more, your arms can reach out in front of you. Squeeze your inner thighs together. Relax your jaw and your face. Inhale into the sides of the rib cage. Exhale to pull the front of the tummy in. Inhale, side of the rib cage. Exhale, pull the front of the tummy in. 1 more time. Squeeze those inner thighs. Exhale, pull the core in. Go ahead and sit up. Woo. Okay. We're going to do open elbows exercise. So grabbing both of your weights now. We're going to keep our yoga blocker pillow in between the thighs. Hug your thighs together. Sit up tall. Arms up in front. You can do this with or without weights. So if weights feel like too much, you can put them down. Shoulders are down. Inhale here. Exhale, we open wide. Inhale, close. See if you can get your elbows to touch. Exhale, open. Nice. And do it again. Be mindful that you're keeping your wrist straight. So we don't want the wrist to bend. We want from the knuckles down to the elbows to be a straight line. Inhale, elbows come to the front, forearms together. Exhale, open wide. Hug your thighs together. Pull your core in. And we've got 4. Beautiful. 3. 2. Now we're going to hold this last one. Hug those thighs together. Open and hold. Shoulders down. Turn your head to look one side. Turn your head to look the other way. Bring your head to center and close your arms. Ooh. Bring those elbows down. All right, shake those shoulders out a little bit. Okay, we're going to put our weights down. You can remove your yoga block or your pillow. And we're going into half get-ups. So you're going to open up your feet to a comfortable distance. So a little bit wider than we had them before. You're going to lean forward, putting weight into your feet, into your legs. And then either you just stay here and just practice. Okay, what does that feel like to push into my feet? If you feel comfortable, you might bring your hips to hover. And then we're going to quietly sit back down with control. Okay, let's do that again. So strong feet on the floor. You can adjust your feet, lean forward. Maybe hands are on the thighs, and you're going to put weight into your legs. Maybe you come to a hover. And then you quietly and carefully go back down into your chair. And we'll do it again, leaning forward. Now try to look forward, not down. Press into your feet. Feel your feet. Strong thighs, strong legs. Maybe you hover, try to look forward, not down, and then you carefully go back into your chair. And we'll do it again, leaning forward, looking forward, strong feet, strong legs, find your position. And then quietly, carefully, we don't want to just fall back. We want to control it on the way back. All right, we got 3 more. We're going to hold these ones. So shifting the weight forward, looking forward, find your position. If you want to make it more challenging, your arms can reach forward. We're here for 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we go back into the chair. We got 2 more of those. Leaning forward, strong feet, pressing into your legs. All right, find your position. We hold for 5, 4, take a breath, 3, knees wide, 2, 1, and carefully come back down. Okay, last one. Make sure those knees are pointing in the same direction as your toes. Don't let the knees buckle in. All right, one more time. Leaning forward, looking forward, find your position, strong legs. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, beautiful, 1, carefully go back into your chair. Woo, okay, lean back a little bit and just kind of extend your legs and shake your legs out. And then we're going to sit up, grab a sip of water if you need it, because we've got one more standing exercise today. So taking a big breath in through your nose the best you can. Big exhale. And when you're ready, we're going to find our way to standing. Okay, now in this exercise, let me demo really quick, and then we'll go into it, just so you might want to use more of your space. So let me show you. So I'm going to have my chair on the side of my body. So I have my hand, one of my hands can hold my chair. We're going to step one foot in front of the other. We're going to lift our knee, just like we did at the beginning. And then we're going to put our foot down and shift the weight into the front leg. So my back heel lifts. And then I'm going to push into my front leg, shifting back. And then I put my leg down. Okay, so that's it. We're going to stay on one side. Now, if you want, maybe you want to be near a wall. Maybe that feels more stable. Maybe you want to use the side of your couch or something like that. But just find, okay, what do you need so that you can feel a little more stable? Let's go left leg forward, right leg back. And our feet are just a little ways apart. Make sure your support is on your left side because it's going to be our left leg that we're moving a lot here. You could have support on both sides of your body also. You could have a chair on each side if that feels more stable. I want you to make sure that you set yourself up for whatever you need. Okay, now our left leg is forward. We're going to lift our left knee. Lift that left foot. Then we're going to put that left foot down and shift the weight into that front left foot. Back heel will lift. And then you shift your weight back and lift your front knee. We're going to do the same thing on the same side. So we're going to put our left foot down and shift the weight forward. Back heel lifts. And then shift the weight back and lift that front knee. Okay, take a big breath. Let's do it again. Left foot goes down, the weight shifts forward. Back heel lifts. And then you shift the weight back and you lift your front leg. Let's do that again. Weight shifts forward, back heel lifts. And then shift the weight back and lift your front leg. 2 more times. Front foot goes down, you shift the weight forward, back heel lifts. Shift the weight back and lift. 1 more time. Maybe try not to use the chairs so much. Shift the weight forward, back heel lifts. Try to look forward, not down. Shift the weight back, left knee lifts. Okay, put that left foot down. We're going to do the other side. So you're going to rearrange your space. We're going to go right foot forward, left leg back. You want, make sure you have, for sure, you have support on your right side of the body. For sure. Okay, here we go. Right leg lifts. Flex those right toes up. And then you're going to shift the weight forward, put the right foot down, back heel lifts. Shift the weight back and lift that front knee. So it's a very rocking type of motion. Let's do that again. Right foot goes down. You shift the weight forward. Your back heel lifts. Try to look forward, not down. Shift the weight back. Front knee lifts. Place that right foot. Lift your back heel. Shifting the weight forward. Shift the weight back and lift your front foot. Take a breath. Shifting the weight forward. Back heel lifts. Shift the weight back. Lift that front foot. Maybe try not to grip the chair so hard, just light fingertips on your chair. Shift the weight forward, back heel lifts. Shift the weight back, lift that front leg. 2 more times. Shift the weight forward, just like you're taking a step, but just playing with this shifting of your weight. And there might be a little bit of a wobble, that's okay. Shift the weight forward. Make sure that back heel lifts as your weight shifts forward. And then shifting your weight back. And then we'll release that side. Okay, have your chair out in front of you, please. Walk your feet in so your feet are parallel. Shift your weight into your right leg. And with your left leg, we're going to do hamstring curls. Just little pulses like this. Making sure that left knee is pointing down to the floor. Your chest is lifted. And you're really trying to pull your left heel towards your left hip. Pull it in. Pull it in, activating that muscle on the back of the thigh. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Other side. Shift the weight into your left leg. Feel that left leg nice and strong. And then your right leg, hamstring curl. Hamstring curl. Keep your knee pointing down, your chest up. Draw your core in. Maybe try not to use your chair so much. Pulling your heel to your hip. Really activate that big muscle, those big muscles on the back of the upper thigh. For 5, 4, looking forward, not down. 3, 2, last 1. And release. Ooh, okay. We're going to go back into our chair. And you're going to go ahead and lean into your backrest. And you're going to pull your right knee up into your chest. And try to lift your chest towards your knee a little bit. And just take a big breath. Now, if you want more here, you're going to try to sit up tall, not using your backrest, and pull your knee in. Okay, so you got 2 options. And take a big breath. And then we're going to release that leg. And we're going to do the other side. So option 1, you lean into the backrest, and then you pull the knee, or you might sit up tall and try to grab the knee from here. Lift your heart wherever you are. Take a big breath. In through your nose the best you can. Slow that exhale down. And then release. Ooh. Okay, feet nice and wide. Hands on your thighs. We did this stretch earlier, but we're going to add a little twist here. So I'm going to start by just pushing my knees wide, stretching out my inner thighs, kind of leaning forward. You can open your feet as wide as you need. And then we're going to add a twist. So I'm going to drop my left shoulder and pull my right shoulder back. My left hand is pushing into that left inner thigh. Looking over that right shoulder and taking a big breath. And then bring it back to center. We're going to switch sides. So now my right hand presses into that inner right thigh. Drop the right shoulder. Left shoulder pulls back. And take a big breath. And then bring it back to center. Walking your feet in. We're going to put a hand on our hearts, the other hand on our belly. Soften your shoulders, lift your heart. Soften your eyes or close your eyes. Take a big breath into a soft belly. Exhale and make a hum sound, like a yum. And we're going to do that again. So just like a hum. Take a big breath, breathe into a soft belly. I want you to feel your belly inflate like a big balloon. And then exhale and hum. It might feel silly. That's okay. You can even giggle a little bit if that feels right. We're going to do it one more time. So big breath, soft belly. Letting that hum last as long as you comfortably can. Give yourself a smile. Tell yourself, thank you for showing up today. Thank you for taking this time out of your day for you. And thank you so much for sharing your time and sharing your workout with me today. You are complete.